In this lecture, we will discuss the important characteristics of single server infinite queue length model. So let us first describe this model using Kendall notation, where this first symbol here represents the arrival rate, which is Poisson distribution. Arrival rate here is represented by lambda per unit time. Second symbol represents the service rate given by mu. It is the mean service rate defined per unit time. This numeral here represents the number of channels or servers, since it is a single server model. So here we have 1. Infinity symbol here represents the queue length. Since this model is representing or serving infinite queue length or infinite people or customers, that is why we have this symbol here. And the last symbol here represents the queue discipline. Queue discipline considered here is first come first serve basis. These are the important terms which are of particular interest to us for this given single server infinite queue length model. First term here represents that the probability that there are n customers in the system at a given time t. It means here we are interested in finding out that what is the probability that there are 0 people in the system, 1 in the system, 2 in the system, and so on. This second term here represents the expected length of the system, which means expected number of people in the system. Next term is LQ. It means expected queue length or expected number of people in the queue. This is waiting time in the queue, and last one is waiting time in the system. So for this model, single server infinite queue length model, probability of n people in the system will be described by this relation rho raised to power n into p naught, where rho is representing the ratio of lambda upon mu, arrival rate upon service rate, and this is less than 1. P naught here represents the probability that there is none in the system, zero customer in the system. It is given by this relation 1 minus rho. And see how this relation has been established. Since we know that sum of all the probabilities up to infinity is equal to 1, so substituting the value of P1, P2 and so on using this relation here, you just need to substitute the value of n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and finally you will be getting P naught equal to 1 minus rho. So this is how you will be finding out that probability that there is none in the system. So if you substitute this value of P naught here, you can find out the value of Pn, probability of n people in the system. Next important term here is length of the system, or expected, you can say, length of the system, which can be found from using this relation summation n vary from 0 to infinity n Pn. So if we substitute the value of Pn here, then finally you will be getting this kind of the relation here, rho upon n minus 1 minus rho. LQ here represents the expected queue length, which can be found using this relation. Again, WQ and WS can be found using these two relations. Derivations of all these formulas are given in the book. For details, you can refer any good book. So let us now solve this question of single server infinite queue length model. Here arrival rate is given as 8, service rate is given as 5 per minute, and in the first part you have been asked to find out the average number of customers in the system. So this average number of customers in the system can be found from this relation LS, which is rho upon 1 minus rho. Rho here can be found using this relation lambda upon mu. Lambda and mu values are given in the question. So you need to simply find out first lambda, then use this relation of ls, which is row upon 1 minus row, to find out the average number of customers in the system. In the second part, you have been asked to find out the average number of customers in the queue, or average queue length, which can be found from this second equation, LQ. Third part is average time a customer spends in the system, which means WS. Fourth part is average time a customer waits before being served. It means customer is waiting in the queue, so it means you need to find out WQ. Fifth part is probability that there is no customer at the counter. It means P naught we have to find out, which can be simply find using the relation P naught is equal to 1 minus rho. Next is utilization factor. Utilization factor indirectly means percentage of time server remains busy. So if 1 minus rho represents the idleness of the server, which means P naught, then rho will represent the utilization factor. So this value also can be found out. Next is probability that there are more than 2 customers in the system. It means you need to find out probability that n is more than or equal to 2. So this value can be found using this relation. Pn more than or equal to 2 means probability that there are more than 2, which means P3 plus P4 plus P5 plus so on to infinity, which can be calculated as 1 minus P0 plus P1 plus P2. Next part is probability that there are equal to or more than 3 customers in the queue. Now 3 customers in the queue means 1 will be getting served. So it means we need to find out the probability that there are in total 4 people in the system. So probability that n is more than or equal to 4 can be found using this relation 1 minus P0 plus P1 plus P2 plus P3. Last part is you need to find out the probability that an arrival finds that 2 persons are waiting for their turn. It means a person on arrival finds that there are 2 waiting for their turn. It means there are 2 in the queue, or it means 2 in the queue means 1 will be getting served. So you need to find out the probability that there are 3 persons in the system. So n equal to 3 you need to find, which can be found using this symbol relation rho raised to power 3 1 minus rho. So this is how you need to find out this simple, you need to answer these simple questions.